chubby, let's say. Another thing, the class today, we're going to go through some of the traditional yoga poses. Will be gentle and slow, a slow-paced class, and then if you need to take a break and to rest, child pose is always a good position to be if you need to have a moment or a break. We'll go through that pose as well. We're going to use a towel, and then if you have trouble sitting in a cross-legged position, it's also good to have a cushion or maybe two so you can sit on, and then if your knees are too high, you'll be able to relax them a little bit more, okay? And your hips. Let me think. We're going to start with a little bit of breathing technique, because for me it's really important to connect the breath with the movement. It's more about the breath than the poses itself. So the breath will help you relax in the pose and get more benefits from the pose. If you're breathing too fast, you're not going to be able to relax, and the purpose of yoga is to let go of tension and to relax in the end. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, you can make this class interactive. I don't mind. We're all on the same team, so it's okay. It's kind of teaching to family. And anyway, you can ask a couple of questions or give me the feedback. Feedback is really important for me to know how I can improve. And that's basically it, I think. Yeah. Just have one more minute. So today we're going to start the class lying down. It's a good way to start the morning class. So you can start lying down. I'll just give one more minute before we start. Just notice your body on the mat. Just try to get yourself to a comfortable position. Have your towel handy, because we're going to use the towel when we're lying down on our back. So we're good to start. So I'm going to lie down as well. So if you have any lower back pain, sometimes it's hard to lie down with a straight leg, so you can bend the knees and just will relax your lower back. So for now, just choose any option that it's comfortable for you. Relax your arms. I have the arms a little bit away from your body and the palms of the hands facing up. Now take a few moments to notice your body on the mat. Notice if you have any point of tension. Might be your hips, your shoulders, your neck. And try to let go of that tension. Then start to be aware of your breath. Just notice how your body moves when you inhale and exhale. Notice how your ribcage expands, your belly expands when you inhale, and how your navel is drawing in when you exhale. And then slowly start to deepen the breath. So really expand the ribcage and the belly when you inhale. And then completely release your body as you exhale. We're going to do 4 more cycles of breath here. You can try and go to your full capacity. Pay special attention to the release of your body when you exhale. Let it go. every time you exhale, you release tension a little bit further. Now you can breathe normally with no effort. Just allow your breath to come and go. Now bend your knees, bring the knees to the chest. Give him a hug and maybe rock your body side to side or front to back. Just give your lower back a nice massage. And I'm going to start with a gentle twist, so allow your legs to fall to the right side. So you might need to adjust your hips towards the middle of the mat to keep your spine long and straight. And then just relax the legs down. Don't worry if the shoulder comes out of the mat. That's okay. And then go back to your breath. 5 long breaths here. Inhale deeply. And exhale, releasing. So you should be having your head and your shoulder on the mat. One more exhale here. Now slowly bring the legs to the center. I'm going to twist to the opposite side. And this should be a gentle and super comfortable twist. If you feel that you want to deepen the stretch here, you can bring the knees a little bit closer to your chest. So you feel a deeper stretch on your lower back and the outside of your leg. Notice if you're holding any tension on your face, your jaw, your neck, let it go. One more big breath here. And now bring your legs to center. I'm going to use the towel now. So just a simple hamstring stretch. So right leg first. Have the towel on the ball of your right foot. Yeah. And then you're going to start by aligning your ankle with your hip. Bend the knee a little bit. It's morning, so we're all going to be a little bit stiff here. Then you can straighten the left leg or you can keep it bended, depending how your lower back feels. And for now, keep your shoulders and your head on the mat. Relax your arms and then gently start to engage the leg. So we're just looking for a 90 degrees angle here with the leg and your upper body. Now you're going to start press your lower back down. Keep your shoulders relaxed and then bend the elbows and encourage your leg to go a little bit deeper. So fully extend the leg and and flex the foot, so flexing the toes as well. So this will get you a deeper stretch on the back of your leg. And one last breath here. Now we're holding the towel with the opposite hand, so left hand. The right hand, so the same side hand, goes to the hip. So we're just going to bring the leg across. So you can bend the knee slightly and just bring in the leg across. So keep pressing the lower back down so you keep your hips steady, so my hips are not moving. So you're going to feel the outside of your leg and your hips stretching here. But it's just, it's not a big range of motion. Then connect with your breath. And then notice the left leg, so the leg that's on the floor. Press it down for stability. And if you want to deepen the stretch, you're going to bring your foot towards your shoulder, so lifting the leg a little bit higher. then breathe in, one last breath. Breathe out, release. Bring in the leg to center, and I'm just going to swap legs. So left leg up, right leg down. Again, if you don't have a towel, this is a good option, so don't worry. You'll get all of the benefits. It's just easier this way. And then again, ankle align with your hip. And then from here, you start to fully extend the leg if possible. Press your lower back down for stability and relax your shoulders and your head on the mat. Then from here, we start to work in the pose. So we start to fully engage the leg. So we're going to engage the quads. I'm going to flex the foot as well. Now use your breath. Go back to the beginning of the class. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, maybe bring the leg a little bit further into the pose. And one last breath. Now this time, right hand holds the towel, left hand goes to the hip. Press your lower back down and just bring the leg across. So the shoulders are relaxed on the mat, the head is still relaxed on the mat. Last 3 breaths here. And notice how your body moves when you inhale and exhale. Expand your rib cage and then completely release your body when you exhale. That's how you're going to move further into the pose. Now I'm going to bring the leg to center. Let go of the towel, bring the knees to the chest, and we're going to find our way up to seated. You might want to rock your body. You're going to sit on a seated cross-legged position. So again, if you have troubles with the knees, so if the knees are too high, you can always use a cushion. Okay, so you just sit down, and it will be a little bit easier to relax the hips and the knees. Then, cross-legged position. This is Sukhasana, so we're going to try to have, if possible, the feet aligned with the edges of the mat. So the feet are a little bit wider than the knees. Then from here, have your hands beside your body, beside your hips. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and just drop your shoulders. Just 3 long breaths here. Feel that you're having a long and straight spine from your sit bones towards the crown of your head. And then from here, we're going to forward fold. So think about keeping your spine in the same position, and we're just tilting from the hips. So I'll go as far as I can with a long and straight spine. And then when I start to feel the stretch, which is here, I'll just reach my hands to the front. So my hands are shoulder apart or even a little bit wider. Then my weight is still on my sit bones. And then I completely release my head down, curl my upper back. Now try to let go of any tension you might have on your knees and your hips. And now bring your attention to your hands. Have your fingers open, palms of the hands pressing down, and the arms are active. When you do this, you're going to feel that your shoulder blades are moving away from each other. So have that action. So you want to create space between your shoulder blades here. One last breath. And on your next inhale, going to come up. Exhale, release. We're going to twist to the right side. So inhale, lengthening your spine, and exhale, have your left hand on your right thigh, and just twist. Again, we're twisting from a long and straight spine, so try not to lean into your back hand, push the floor away and lift. And then twisting to the right. So my left hand is just encouraging my body to go a little bit further. And then inhale deeply. Exhale, release the shoulders, release the neck, release your face. Now inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, opposite side. So most of the twist, I'd say 80% of the twist comes from your abdominal muscles. Now the hands are just giving you the final pull to twist a little bit further. And now inhale, coming back to center. We're going to swap the position of the leg. So the leg that is in the front goes to the back. So we're going to feel different stretching on different areas. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, you go as far as you can with a long and straight spine. And then reach your hands forward. Start with the actions of your hands. Press the hands down, engage your arms, moving your shoulder blades away from each other, and then try to draw your shoulders down towards your lower back. And then the more you breathe, the more you'll be able to relax in the pose. Now inhale, coming up. And we're going to move to a hands and knees position, so tabletop. So tabletop, you have your hands or your wrists aligned with your shoulders and your knees aligned with your hips. So we're just going to start with a couple of cat and cows for now. So as you wax, you're going to curl your spine, push the mat away, release your neck. Inhale, open your chest, open your collarbones, lower back down. So a little bit of mobility here. You always want to move with your breath. Think that you're moving vertebra by vertebra. I'd say one more time. And you go back to your neutral position. So we're going to go up to our first down dog of the day. So we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to lift the knees off the floor, but keep a small bend on the knees to start. So from here, you're pushing your weight back into your legs. Imagine that you want to have your belly on your thighs. Okay. Then push the floor away with your hands. Arms are really active. My head is relaxed and down. And then from here, you might want to start to extend the legs. But keep a small bend underneath. If you feel that you want to move a little bit, maybe move your hips side to side, pedal the feet, that's fine. Just do whatever suits you best this morning. And then after a few movements, just find your stillness. And then keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Keep moving your weight back. Think about tilting your sit bones towards the ceiling and your heels down towards the mat. One more big breath here. Now we're going to lift the right leg up. And then we're going to swing that right foot. We're going to place the right foot between our hands. Like so. If this doesn't happen, don't worry, just bring the leg. So I have a big distance between the feet. Going to rotate the back foot, so have your front heel aligned with the middle of your back foot. We're going to start with a warrior two, so an opening pose. Then inhale, push the floor away, and coming up, warrior two. Now, have a look. You want to have your knee aligned with your ankle. Then both legs are working evenly. So we try to move our weight back into that back leg. Then your navel is drawing in as much as possible. And we're extending from our fingertips. Last 3 breaths here. Think about your breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more. Now going to extend the front leg. I'm going to go to a triangle pose. So have both hands on your hips. Then inhale, front arm reaches. Imagine that you want to touch right at front and just allow your hand to relax. So we're opening the chest, opening the shoulder. So strong stretch on your front leg, but you still want to feel a side stretch here. So you can look down, forward or up, depending on how your balance is today. Then if you're okay with your shoulder, inhale, reach, and open. This is also a good option here. Don't lean into the hand, just push away from the leg. One more big breath here. Then release the hands, bend the knee, hands go to the floor, and I'm going to step back to your plank. So just holding the plank here for 2 or 3 breaths. If this is too much, just drop the knees, that's okay. Or even child pose, it's a good option. Then from here, pushing up to the down dog again. Two long breaths here. Now lifting your left leg up. And again, swinging that left foot between your hands. Make sure the knee is aligned with your ankle, and then the back foot is on the floor. And inhale, coming up, warrior 2. Okay. So again, navel drawing in, trying to split the weight. Now bring your attention to your front foot. So the ball of the front foot, press it down and see if you can open your knee to the side. So sometimes you will feel the knee going in, so try to open. One more big breath here. Release. And then hands to your hips. Extend the leg and triangle pose again, opposite side. So you're going to reach as far as you can and then just allow your hand to land in the leg. Then again, opening your chest, your shoulder, and then maybe reaching the arm up. And then working the pose. So see if you can relax the face, relax the muscles that you're not using in this pose. Try to make it enjoyable. One more big breath. And then release. Stepping back to your plank. Dropping the knees or not. And we're just going to do a chaturanga, so it's a tricep push-up. So going all halfway, coming up. And then option here, down dog. Or you can go for a child pose. So take any position that will help you relax. Now from here, going to walk your feet towards your hands and the hands towards the feet. Bend the knees, have the feet as wide as your hips, and just release your body here. So you can hold your elbows or just allow your arms to go towards the floor. Just let your head hang. And then maybe you can stay relaxing in a relaxing forward fold. You can get the pose a little bit more active. So we're going to start to fully extend the legs, okay? You can hold your legs here, that's okay. Or if you can reach to the floor, perfect. So try to think of the tilt of the sit bones here. Last 3 breaths. Have your legs really engaged. So quads are active. And bend the knees. Inhale, coming up. So bending the knees deeply, going to go to our last standing pose, with the chair pose. So I'm doing with my feet hip distance, but you can do it with the feet together. So it'll be more challenging for your balance. One more breath. Then clasp your hands behind your back. You have 3 more long breaths here. If this is too much, just hold your elbows. Try to open your chest as much as possible. One more big breath here. And then release. So, going to find your way back to seated. Again, sit in any comfortable position. And we're just going to stretch the shoulders a bit. So, you're going to have your right hand going on your back, okay? And then with the top, if you can clasp your hands, that's great, amazing, do it. If it's too much, just use the towel here. So we're trying to stretch this side. So this arm, the top arm is just encouraging my arm to stretch a little bit further. So again, we're trying to keep the spine long and straight, and neck is aligned with your spine. And connect again with your breath. And every time you exhale, you release a little bit further. Letting go of any tension you might have, especially on your shoulder, your neck. One more big breath here. And then release. And opposite side. So this time the left arm goes. So it's totally normal to feel differences between the sides. And again, I think for me the secret here is your breath. So the more you use your breath, the more you'll be able to relax in the pose and to enjoy it. Notice how your body is moving when you inhale and exhale. Allow your shoulder to go towards the floor, down. One more big breath here. Release. Then I'm just going to have one last forward fold. So the traditional way will be with the feet together. You can bend the knees a little bit. I'm going to do it with the legs hip distance for obvious reasons. Then again, if you have trouble in the forward fold, you can always sit on the cushion. I'm going to do it with the cushion just to show, or even 2, so as many as you need. Then from here, have your hands aligned with your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, just tilt forward. Most of the forward fold comes from your hips, so the tilt of your hips. Then from here, just hold whatever you can. The leg, toes, the foot. And then when you start to feel the stretch, just completely release your head down for the last 3 breaths here. going to lie down on your back for 2 minutes of relaxation. You can stay seated, so just lying down or sit at a position that you might feel more comfortable. And you're going to have a few moments just to connect and to be present. So close your eyes. Tune in again with your breath. Notice the effects of today's practice on your body, on your mind, and on your breath. If you still feel or have any point of tension, that's okay, but try to release it. And for the next minute, there's nowhere to go and nothing to do. Now we can slowly start to come back, noticing the sounds and the lights around you. You can add a little bit of movement to your fingers, your toes. You might want to do that full body stretch, the first thing we do in the morning. And when you feel ready on your own time, you can open your eyes and we can finish our practice today. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it. Have a lovely day. Don't forget to go and have a walk outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. Let me know any feedback. It's really important for me to have feedback. Okay, so that's the only way I can improve. And that's it, and I'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye.